What's up, guys? On this week's episode, we're going to be doing a little deer hunting. So Jeff and I are heading up north to Dakota, South Dakota. This is a spur-of-the-moment trip, and a little bit of background. Joel Bosick is the owner of Missouri River Lodge, and Gary Howie is the previous owner of this show. You know, they've been doing work for the past probably 10 years. So I've been up to the lodge, I filmed a couple shows, I know the area, and I texted Joel. I said, hey, do you care if me and one of my buddies come up and try to do a deer hunt? He was kind enough to let us come up, stay at the lodge, and you know, he showed us a couple different pieces of property. So we're going in blind. We have no idea what to expect, and last light things happen real quick, and it's going to be a hunt that I will never forget. Let's go, Pappy. Hey. South Dakota bound. Me and Jeff are heading up to Gettys, South Dakota, to Missouri River Guide Service, and gonna hunt some deer for a couple days. So we're gonna kind of switch on and off hunting and filming. Alright guys, it is 5:40. We are heading out with Joel. He's in front of us right now. We're gonna go check out a couple spots and possibly hang a set tonight, and then we'll get after it in the morning. Not sure what the plan is for the morning yet, but we'll find out a little bit later.
There's old, this is fresh.
Yeah.
Now, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
There's a 165-inch deer on this property, and there's a 150 and a 140, but what day are they going to use it? You come in, you like 40 rubs with it. Oh yeah, oh, he did that, didn't he? Somebody did this. Looks like he did.
All right guys, we just checked out a piece of property. The way it lays out, it's a big chunk of CRP. We got some mileage to the east and not very many trees. As you can see, there's a couple of trees in the background, and there's one over to the north of me. So the plan is to come back tomorrow mid-afternoon and hang a set in that tree. Gonna have a northwest wind and pretty much glass this big CRP field. And I forgot to mention there's corn to the north, so these deer should be coming out, feeding in that corn. Should be able to see a lot for sure.
Hold my pony.
There ain't no water down here.
definitely cooling down.
Yeah, it is.
And I like the breeze. Definitely out of the northwest now.
Perfect wind.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday, September 30th. Jeff and I are heading to the same spot we scouted last night with Joel. We're gonna hang a double set and do a hang and hunt tonight. We went out and scouted this morning on some core ground, took the boat out, so that's what we did pretty much all day. And tonight we got a good wind switch from the southwest to the northwest. We got a huge cold front coming in tonight into pretty much Thursday. Temperature's going to drop at least 15 to 20 degrees. So we got a good wind tonight. Like I said, hopefully the deer are up on their feet early and hopefully something mature shows up. Jeff might try to put a doe down. So looking forward to it. We'll see what happens. Set up. Took probably a little over an hour to set these two stands up. It's super windy up here, but we're back at the same spot we were yesterday checking this out. Got a couple roosters cackling right now, but this cold front's definitely pushing through early. It's supposed to rain tonight into all day tomorrow into Wednesday, and then the temperature's gonna drop at least 15 to 20 degrees, and you can feel it coming. That wind's blowing pretty good out of the northwest, so pretty much overlooking CRP to the east, south, to the west. We got corn to the north. No idea what to expect, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully don't blow out of this tree. All right, guys, here we are sitting up in this tree, just about ready to blow out. And Thankfully that spike showed up earlier in the night because honestly, Jeff and I were thinking about climbing out for the night and light is fading quick. I look up and I see a deer about 200 yards right next to the bushes. So I pull my binoculars up and I cannot believe what I've seen. You know, this just goes to show how fast things can happen.
Where's he at?
He's on this side of the trails.
Oh, yeah. I think I see. So from that dark trail, is he to the right?
He's right behind him.
Oh, yeah. I see him now. He's ready. Get ready. Get ready. Pull that in. He's in the corner too.
Just put your tongue here.
I can't see his vitals at all, dude.
He's 20 yards, dude. You gotta take it.
Dude, I think I smoked him tonight. Stay on. Stay on, dude. Stay on. The camera. I'm watching it. Stay on.
Still Sam.
Dude. I think he went down.
Hey, you good? What do you think, man?
Bro. I hope that's good. I hope that is good. All right, guys, we just got down to where we found the first blood. It looks good. It looks super red, nice and bright. So it looked like he went down on camera, but it was just getting so dark we couldn't tell for sure. So we found good blood, and we're just gonna follow it. And these mosquitoes are horrible, so we're gonna hopefully walk up on this buck here shortly. Got some blood right there. Blood. Get up close on this.
Blood there.
Here we go, Jeff. Here we go, Jeff. Got really good blood on this. Here we go.
Yeah.
That looks good. All right, guys, we followed this blood trail for a little bit, and the blood, it's not a real heavy blood trail, but there is bubbles in it, so it must have caught a lung. And we're gonna back out and go back to the truck and look at the footage and see exactly where I hit, and then go from there. We don't want to push this deer, but like I said, we feel like we've seen him go down when we back out here in a little while. Hello, Joel speaking.
Joel, this is Josh.
Yeah, Josh, what's up?
I just tried calling you. I don't get service out here, but I shot a deer tonight,
Sweet.
and
Good.
we haven't found him. He's a stud. He's a damn nice deer.
I told you he's that big one. Are you joking me?
I'm serious, man. So we looked at the footage. It looks like I double lunged him, but the blood trail is not like it's not spraying out, but there's bubbles in it, and by the looks of the film, it looks like I smoked him. So we just
smoked him. Let me bring. Is he in the switchgrass or did he go to that cornfield?
So by the looks of the video, it looks like he went down in the CRP, probably
100 yards.
Yeah, you'll never find him in that CRP. Let me bring the dogs, okay?
all right.
Gotta find something. Let's go. Man, got any last blood? Find him. Find him, guys. Find him. Touch it up. Find him. Come on, sugar. There's actually 3 that are running by. Oh, I told you there'd be one.
Jeff?
I didn't think you'd ever kill a deer in September the 30th out of a tree stand in South Dakota ever. Never in my life.
Get my bow.
Man, he bled out easy. My lighter, no. You want my lighter? Hey, dogs, get out of there.
Dude, he almost touches. Wow. How old do you think?
Oh, look how big he is, though. Man, he's still rubbing, though.
Man, it's a beautiful deer. He was rubbing on these trees already.
Yeah, he was just tearing them up.
Just a big old symmetrical 10.
Well, guys, here we are. I mean, this is my first South Dakota deer, and
No, phenomenal buck.
can't ask for
For
a better day one in South Dakota.
Right now, but I think he's almost pushing 300 pounds.
Yeah, he's just got a
This deer
huge
is
body.
massive. It's a giant deer, and this property will have 2 or 3 every week. Just corridor it like that. Now, that's all the CRP is for pheasant hunting, but it produces green.
It holds big deer, that's for dang sure.
They use it all the time.
So yeah, can't thank you enough, Joel. I appreciate it, man.
Anytime.
That was a fun hunt. So now we got some work ahead of us, and hopefully Jeff has a tag, and hopefully he can put one down. But the weather looks like rain tomorrow and Wednesday. But we'll take care of this guy, and we'll go from there. But couldn't ask for a better first South Dakota whitetail. Going into this trip, I had no idea what to expect. As we were scouting this particular piece of property on day 1, Joel pointed out and said that was a tree to be in. From a bird's eye view, it was hard to wrap my head around sitting in one lonely tree out in the middle of a 160-acre CRP field. With no other options for a double set, we decided this was going to be the move for the first sit of the trip. We knew there was a cold front that was going to be pushing through that night. As we were sitting in the stand, I remember looking at Jeff and asking him, "What are we doing up here?" Winds blowing out of the northwest, 25 to 35, straight in the face. We were honestly thinking about climbing out for the night until a spike showed up. And little did we know what surprise we were in for. Feeling super blessed to wrap my tag around my first South Dakota whitetail and my largest buck to date. Who knew one lonely tree could be so special? Here's to many more adventures.